So this time we have a new book. It's called the Virago Book of Fairy Tales, a collection by Miss Angela Carter. And the story I'm going to tell is an Inuit story called Kakuarshuk. I once translated that into German and told it at a cafe, and I think the people there are still confused about it, because the Inuit don't exactly want their stories to make as much sense as we want ours to make. They're perfectly happy with a senseless story. After all, it comes from the imagination, and the imagination is sometimes a pretty senseless place. Or rather, not a senseless place, but a place without rules, a place without restrictions. And so why should we put the same restrictions that we put on reality on our imaginations? They seem to have a point, but let's see if they can also tell entertaining stories. I'll let you be the judge of that. Kakuarshuk. Long ago, women got their children by digging around in the earth. They would pry the children loose from the very ground itself. They would not have to travel far to find little girls who were very keen to be born, but boys were more difficult to locate. Often they would have to dig extremely deep into the earth to get at the boys. Thus it was that strong women had many children, and lazy women very few children, or no children at all. Of course, there were barren women as well, and Kakuarshuk was one of these barren women. She would spend nearly all of her time digging up the ground. Half the earth she seemed to overturn, but still she could find no children. At last she went to an angakok, a shaman, who told her, "Go to such and such a place, dig there, and you will find a child." Well, Kakuarshuk went to this place, which was quite a distance from her home, and there she dug. Deeper and deeper she dug until she came out on the other side of the earth. On this other side everything seemed to be in reverse. There was neither snow or ice, and babies were much bigger than adults. Kakuarshuk was adopted by one of these babies. Two of these babies actually, a girl baby and a boy baby. They took her around in an amaut sack, and the girl baby lent her her breast to suck. They seemed to be very fond of Kakuarshuk. Never was she without food or attention. And one day her baby mother said, "Is there anything you want, dear little one?" "Yes," Kakuarshuk replied. "I would like to have a baby of my own." "In that case," the baby mother replied, "you must go to such and such a place, high in the mountains, and there you must start digging." And so Kakuarshuk travelled to this place in the mountains, and there she dug. Deeper and deeper the hole went until it joined many other holes. None of these holes appeared to have an exit anywhere, and nor did Kakuarshuk find any babies along the way, but still she walked on. At night she was visited by claw trolls who tore at her flesh. Then there was a scourge troll who slapped a life seal across her chest and groin. At last she could walk no further, and now she lay down to die. Suddenly a little fox came up to her and said, "I will save you, mother. Just follow me." And the fox took her by the hand and led her through this network of holes to the daylight on the other side. Kakuarshuk could not remember a thing. Not a thing. But when she woke up, she was resting in her own house, and there was a little boy child in her arms.